never settle. Don't get complacent. Don't settle for, oh, this is good enough. You know, don't cut corners.
Yeah.
Always push yourself to that limit, you know? And like I said, what I would tell my younger self, just keep going. Keep wishing for the next best thing, you know?
No, 100%.
Keep grinding,
Yeah, keep grinding, y'all. That's the key.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's the key. What's good, y'all? It's Michael Settle with Blaze Training Never Settle. And now I'm super excited because we just got a new training app to service our people. So listen, if you're interested in losing 15 to 20 pounds or even gaining 15 to 20 pounds, this is the opportunity for you to reach out to me so we can start to service you a little better, okay? Now, reach out to me directly or comment your information below, and so we can set up a consultation meeting with you for free. Just gonna be 10 minutes of your time to figure out some of your struggles, some of your goals, and some of the motivation behind your goals so we can start to service you better and move forward in the process to help you reach your fitness goals, okay? And then you never know. You might end up even being here training with me at Aspen Active, all right? I hope to see you guys later, and never settle. Man, what's good, y'all? Mike Motivation Monday. We're here with another great guest, here with the Genie Mixed It. Man, I appreciate you allowing me to be in your studio.
Yes, sir.
And then like I was saying, bro, like, how does it feel to have your own space? You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's so surreal. Honestly, it's a dream come true, I would say. I've been thinking of this, just having my own creative space since I was just a kid. So yeah, it's crazy, man.
No, yeah, it's a blessing, bro. Like I was asking you earlier about, like, I think it's very, like, the law of attraction, but then I think it's very important to speak things into existence. Like, when you was in that process of, like, telling people, like, hey, I'm finna make my studio, was it like, did you get a lot of, like, we'll see, or was it like a combination of, like, you got it, like, what was you, and how was you feeling during that time?
I would say I got a lot of support. You know, my fiance, my friends, my clients, everybody saw the vision. They believed in it. So I definitely feel like that played a part, you know?
No, 100%. That's important, bro, to have people that's, you know, got your back, that's really there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah.
But, like, take me back to, like, you as a kid. Are you originally from Des Moines? Yeah. Like, and everything like that? Kind of tell me about your story and everything.
Yep, Des Moines, Iowa, born and raised, Southsider, you know, went to Lincoln. I started doing music when I was about, 15 or so. Got our first mic. I started out just mixing, engineering for, my friends. Got into being an artist. Yeah. And, it was high school. We were just playing around. Yeah. But I'd say probably the last 4 years, it's really became something serious and something I'm passionate about, trying to make a career out of it.
No, 100%. Was it like, what was like the decision? Like, was it something that you heard on the radio? He's like, you know what, I'm finna do this right now. Or was it like a gradual, like, process? Like, you and your friends like, hey, bro, let's just start doing music. Yeah,
that's what it was. Like, they were rapping, and then we were at a pawn shop, actually. Okay. And we saw a mic. It was a blue Snowball. It was like a little desk tripod. I grabbed it up. It was like $50. Took it home. Got the program, Audacity. It was free. And then we just started going crazy. I mean, we thought we were going crazy. Anyway. Yeah.
And you still got some of the songs from back then?
Honestly, I probably could find some, but let's leave those there. Let's leave those where they're at.
No, I feel you, bro. I feel you. And one of the things I think that's people don't understand when it comes to music, though, kind of like we talked about a little earlier, is how it can bring you back in time. But then also, like, the power of that music gives you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like vibrations, like energy. You know what I'm saying? Frequencies and everything like that. And so, like, with you doing that music and everything like that, what kind of makes you think about like one of your favorite songs, or like something that comes to mind when you think about back then as far as music that really, like, you know what I'm saying, really touched you or inspired you? You know what I'm saying?
I'd say way back in the day, my brother, he always jammed a lot of like Ludacris, Nelly, all that. But when I started getting into it, some big influences were, like Wiz, Rolling Papers. Yeah, that was a big one. Or something that really impacted me as a person. Like Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
Drake, man, classic.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that intro, that's one of the hardest intros. Like,
that's a timeless piece,
yeah,
bro.
it
That's
really
timeless,
is.
Yeah.
It really is. That's timeless, bro. And so, like, who would you say, like, right now your favorite, 3 artists might be to you?
That's hard, man. That's hard. There's so many great ones out there. I really like Kevin Gates. Just, I think he's very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of, good, how do I say? He has a lot of just good things to say.
No,
a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.
To give through his music. So I like him. Let's see, Post Malone. I've been rocking his album a lot. He's pretty diverse. He's got like the pop and hip hop thing kind of unlock both ends.
100%.
And man, it's so hard to pick a top 3, bro.
Yeah,
And,
sometimes it's based on your mood too, huh?
yeah, definitely mood. Yeah, for sure. And like, I like all types of music too. You know, so I'm very diverse. Like, you know, I'll listen to old stuff. Like the other day I was bumping some funk. Like some funky shit. Yeah. So it just depends.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I was gonna say, low key, those 2 artists you named right there, I feel like they're misunderstood too, to an extent. Would you say, like, do you relate to them because you feel misunderstood sometimes? Or like, what's kind of like the reason behind, you know what I'm saying?
I think everybody can be misunderstood at some point in their life. And so I feel like, maybe that is why, I vibe with that. Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of people could also vibe with, just each other in general. Because I feel like that just definitely something to relate on,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And so, like, because one thing I really like to talk about is people, like, kind of diving into, like, whether it's your personal story or some of the stuff that you've been through, and then obviously just being something that you're comfortable with sharing. But, like, what's the time that you felt like, it's like, damn, this shit's tough. Like, whether it's the music or doing the studio, but then you got to the point, it's like, you know what? I'm still going to get through it and I'm going to do it,
Specifically on music?
Like, yeah, specifically on music or just in general?
Well, so 2018, I had dropped a single, Hatin'. And, I was really locked in. So I was putting everything into that. And then I kind of stopped doing music. So I took like a break for 2 years. Yeah. And then, just sitting like behind the scenes or like in the background, like watching other people in the community doing their thing. After that break was up, I was like, man, like there's no point in stopping. Like I still love to do it. I still love everything about music. It's like even if it doesn't work out, it's still like a great hobby.
100%.
A good, it's therapy,
Yeah. And so what kind of pushed you to that point after that single to where you was like, you know what, I just need a break?
Really? It was just, it just wasn't, I like results. And I think that was a result-driven, decision.
No, 100%.
But you can't be like that, And I realized that.
No, facts, bro. It's the process, bro. Yeah. Like, and one thing, it's crazy. I was just talking about yesterday is like, literally the times that you feel like shit's going bad, like it's not gonna get better. Around the corner, that blessing is like, you know what I'm saying? So that wish is waiting for you. Yeah, for sure. And so, like, I'm glad you didn't stop, bro, for real. So what about the process of doing, like, the studio, too? Like, you said how long? It was a 6-month process? Yeah. And, like, tell us about that process, but then also, like, how you felt. Was you antsy? Like, you're like, damn, bro, like, what's going on? I'm ready to get this done.
So, me and my girl, Lauren, actually my fiance now.
Yeah, congrats, dog.
Thank you. Well, we purchased this house about last July, and I set up shop in the basement. We have a 2-year-old daughter. I was trying to do the music thing, but with her bedtime and all that, it was really limiting my hours. So that resulted in me, you know, just like, man, like we could build a studio.
Yeah.
I was looking for places to rent, but I couldn't justify that like into my budget.
Yeah.
So I was like, I could just do it right here,
Yeah.
you know, for free, and, you know, just make money doing what I love. So, you know, the garage, talked with her. She was cool with it. Like I said earlier, talked to a bunch of friends, clients, other people of that nature.
Yeah.
They were very supportive. And so started hitting up contractors. That was a process. Got a couple bids, found one I liked, and then we started work. You know, that was crazy to me when all this was just nothing. That was crazy. But then I kind of did get antsy there a little bit because we were waiting on this AC unit. I had everything done.
It feels good in here too, y'all.
I was waiting on the AC unit. I couldn't move none of the equipment in. I didn't want it to get, you know, hot, humid, whatever. So at that point, I was just like, man, come on, I'm ready to work. So, but it got in, and then next day it was pretty much done. I just kept grinding, putting all the acoustic treatment up and all the little details. Yeah,
you know, I think it's a gem in what you said too. I don't know if you really thought about it like this, but you know how people be like, you know, the grass ain't greener on the other side. Mm-hmm. It's like literally you had everything you ever wanted in your backyard, but you just had to change your mindset and perspective on it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's respectable, bro, for real.
For sure.
It takes a lot of courage, bro. Like, people don't understand too is like, sometimes all you need is really you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to bet on yourself. And so, like, with you betting on yourself, like, how good does that feel, though, bro?
It was, man, it feels great, you know, just coming out. I say this humbly, but coming out on top on the other side when it's all done.
Yeah, you got to be humble, bro. Forget that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I love it. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I rolled the dice. I'm glad I took that risk because without risk, there's no reward, right?
That's facts. And so I got a question for you, like, looking back to where in that 2018 moment, like, after you dropped, what was it? Hating?
Yep.
So looking back on that moment, like, what would your advice be? Like, you right now, looking back on you in 2018, what would you tell yourself?
Just keep going, you know? Just keep going. That's it, really. Keep wishing. Keep wishing. Keep
That's
grinding.
hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's hard, bro. That's hard. And so, like, what with the Genie, like, what kind of made you come about that name, and when did you come about it? Because, bro, it's really that's smart, bro.
Genie,
that's so smart because it's like it's impossible to forget. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after somebody does some work with you, it's like, hey, I went to the Genie. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's the Genie? So you don't know the Genie?
So in high school, I went by Spanky. You know, I grew up, and, you know, I decided to change my name. My middle name is Eugene. So I started going by Eugene Hankins around 2018, you know, when I dropped that. And some friends of mine just dumbed it down to Genie. And then
shout out to them, bro.
For real. And it was like, man, just Genie, that's hard, bro.
That's hard, dog. That's hard. And then too, one of the things I feel like is we kind of talked about it too with the branding part. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like, what do you feel like a few pillars of your brand? You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's them coming in to work with you, like the services you provide, or like, what do you feel like the main foundation? Like, if I come in here to make a song with you, this is what I'm gonna get out of it. Yeah. You know?
Definitely professionalism. Affordability. I like to, you know, if I can help an artist out financially, I know it's all gonna come right back around 100%. In the long run. Yeah. No need to take advantage of people. And then just like advice, you know, any type of advice. I do a lot of consultation, you know, if they need help with their business, I'm always here, open ears.
All right, cool. And so say if I'm an up and coming artist from Des Moines, like, I don't got no idea what to do, whether it's going to record with somebody or how to put myself out there, upload my music. Like, what's what's some advice you'll give to that young artist?
First, my very first thing, I cannot stress this enough, man. Always buy your beats. Always purchase those beats. Because if you don't do that, there's no point in dropping music. You can get sued, you know, cease and desist, infringement on copyright, all that.
Okay.
So that would be my first thing. And then just finding the right distribution company for yourself.
Okay.
And then another big thing that is overlooked, especially here, I feel like, is getting registered with the PRO, Performance Rights Organization.
Okay,
like,
so what's that then?
ASCAP, BMI. So that basically, that song I showed you earlier, if that became a radio hit and DJs were spinning it in the club, like you said, the PRO would pretty much handle all the royalties that would accrue over time.
Oh, yeah. And that's that mailbox money. That's where the money is, bro, for real. That's powerful. And so, like, with the music industry and everything like that, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself, like, your footprint in it?
This, man, you know, definitely just being a part of the scene, the culture, not just here, but nationally, you know. Okay. Yeah, definitely trying to touch, you know, other states, other regions.
No, 100%. So, yeah. And so I got a question for you is, you as an artist, and so what's it called? Like mix and master?
Audio engineer, mix engineer.
Yeah. So where do you want to see yourself? Like if you had to take them apart, where do you want to see yourself more successful in if you had to choose?
I feel like everybody wants that lifestyle of an artist, of being an artist, but I think it's just as cool to be behind the scenes working. So definitely, I mean, yeah, if I could become an artist, you know, get signed, I get a $1 million advance, hell yeah. But I know if that doesn't happen, I'm building this foundation for something to fall back on for like a career, you know?
100%.
So I love doing this too.
You know the crazy thing, I think that's crazy thing about it is people don't really think about it, but there's way more longevity in the process of how you're doing it. Because these skills that you learn, bro, nobody can take that away from you. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can be hot tomorrow, but then not hot the next day. But you being able to be like, look, the next 10 upcoming artists, that's 10, 20 years, you can be a part of that still. So I think that's genius the way you're doing it, bro, for real.
You genius.
You genius. Genius. That's hard. That's hard, bro. That's hard. And so like, I got a couple more questions for you though, but inspiration wise, you know, like for me, there's a difference between, like I have, you know, like artists that's like my favorite, like artists like rap wise, like, you know, they know how to match. They got melodies, their rhymes is crazy, you know, they got different pitches that they can go to, like Kendrick. He can go from anything to anything. Like skills is crazy, right? Yeah. But then I also have artists that I draw inspiration from. They might not be the best lyricists or anything like that. Yeah. They're you know what I'm saying? And so like for you, they might not be the most like skilled rapper or skilled artist. Like what artist do you feel like you draw most inspiration from?
Just one?
Just one, though. It's tough though, but
I say right now, my girl, my fiance, Lauren, I keep calling her my girl. She took me to the JB concert that just happened.
Justin Bieber?
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan before I saw him live. And I feel like lately I've definitely been tapped in a lot more. And like that song I just showed you, it's inspiring me to do like a different side of the stuff I've been doing, you know? So different flows, different cadences, rhymes and stuff like that. Man, like actually trying to use my voice and go deeper into like the lyricism.
No, 100%. You got the Bieber fever there, dog.
Not even like that, man. I get credit where it's due, bro. I can't lie.
No, Justin Bieber is hard, bro.
He is.
He goes hard. And I think too, I think everybody got that, you know, and that's everybody got the image of him when he was a little kid.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Baby,
that was me.
Baby. You know what I'm saying?
And then I saw him live.
Then that's the thing too, is like you could tell if he's been in the game this long, the way he adapted, because I seen he was on Made in, I think his logos with WizKid, the album.
Yeah.
Did you hear the remix with him with that one song? I think it's like the most popular song now WizKid did. I forgot what it's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Off the top of my head.
Essence. Yeah, Essence, like the Essence remix. You got it. You heard it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and so like he's on there, but for him to adjust, like, cause I was like, man, this is kind of random.
Yeah.
But it's hard, bro. Like
he can do, you know what I'm saying? Like with DJ Khaled or with like big, you know, female pop artists, he can just very diverse as an artist.
Super diverse, you know. So like, you know, I feel like that's important for you too, to be able to like, you know what? You can't limit yourself, bro, when it comes to music, because you like why limit yourself? Just go out there and try it, you know. And so that's dope, bro, for real.
One song I've been drawing a lot of inspiration from lately is "Honest." Him and Don Toliver.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. Check it out.
Fire, bro. Yep.
All right, yeah. Don Toliver's hard.
He is, bro. He's fire.
You catching vibes on that shit, bro, for real.
Yeah.
And so like, so my last question for you, bro, is, you know, what comes to mind when you hear "Never Settle"?
Never settle. Don't get complacent. Don't settle for, oh, this is good enough. You know, don't cut corners. Always push yourself to that limit, you know? And like I said, what I would tell my younger self, just keep going. Keep wishing for the next best thing, you know?
No, 100%.
Keep grinding,
Yeah, keep grinding, y'all. That's the key.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's the key, because like, man, there's so many times it's ups and downs with it, you know, but you got to be willing to embrace it. Instead of having like the day-by-day mindset in the sense of like results, you got to have the 10, 15-year mindset, you know, because like you might not reach that goal when you expect it, but you'll eventually get there. If you don't ever quit, you're going to get it somehow.
Yeah, like,
you know?
Have you seen that picture? It's two guys, they're both digging holes. One almost hits the gold and he turns around, he quits and gives up, and then the other one strikes gold.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. And that's what I tell people all the time, is like, honestly, one of the main reasons I do this is to give other people inspiration. Yeah. But then it's a reminder for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because there's times I want to just, man, I'm done with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sure. But it's like, talking to people like you, Ania Khan, you know, like being around people with good energy, it helps bring me up too. You know what I'm saying? And so like to end each episode, I like to kind of tell a story that kind of like relates to the, you know, the sake of the conversation or kind of what we're talking about. And so one story that comes to mind, bro, is like, shout out to my bro King Tez. He's the rapper I was kind of telling you about too. I'm gonna have to send some stuff, like some of his stuff to you. But like I remember we were chopping it up. This is like our freshman year of college. We just talking. He comes over to me. Mind you, we became friends freshman year, but then he never brought up rapping to me before. And he's like, bro, I want to start rapping, bro. And I looked at him like, you're a hooper, bro. Like he's a savage at hooping. Like that's all I really thought about him is hooping. Yeah. And so then like, you know, he started doing it. I was like, damn, he's good. And so fast forward, I think it was like October 2020, because it was around his birthday, he dropped like one of his albums. Yeah. And then I got to see him perform. Like he was just doing
Changed your perspective.
Yeah, changed my whole perspective. But like to see how, you know, like he took a chance in the sense of like opening up, like, damn, I'm trying to do music. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a hard thing to really try to open up yourself to vulnerable. You got to be very vulnerable. But then to see that, you know, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, bro just kept churning. He kept doing it. And then see him performing, that shit made me happy, bro. I was like actually hyped and getting him on. I'm like, damn, bro, this is dope. And that shows a lot about you too, being like a supportive friend, bro. Because, you know, some people don't get that luxury anymore these days, you know. That's facts, bro.
And
that's facts.
Like we were talking about settling, King Tez, that's his name. Yeah. He didn't settle for just hooping. you know, he could be great at both. And I'm sure he understood that.
Yeah, 100%. So shout out to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
King Tez, salute. Salute. But yeah, man, I appreciate you doing this with me.
No problem.
Is there anything else you want to throw out there for the people?
Man.
Yes, peace, sir. Y'all. Yeah. What's good, y'all? It's Michael Settle with Blaze Train and Never Settle. Now listen, I want you to stay tuned for this new ebook we got coming out. It's gonna be fire. Great efficient workouts, whether it's the home workouts or the gym workouts. So stay tuned. Enjoy the rest of the show. Peace. Have y'all seen the video when a little girl went up to Jay-Z? She was like, hey man, can you give me advice about life and this and that? And he was just like, shit, believe in yourself and don't quit.
Yeah. And
everybody was tripping like, damn, you didn't tell her more than that.
And yeah, like, a lot of people expect like, oh, like the secret sauce or something, but it's like, it's simple.
Like
this it. Yeah. There's no secret. Yeah, that's it.
Because everyone starts their process at a different point.
A different point, bro. And you just gotta, you know, keep churning at the shit, bro, for real.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like when I got done with high school, bro, I had like a 1.7 GPA, bro. I'm very intelligent and I'm very competent with things, but it wasn't like testing what I knew.
Yeah.
Like, what I wanted to do.
No, 100%.
I feel like the school system's failed anyway, though. I don't feel like they guide you into a profession. I feel like they guide you to obey.
That's facts.
That's like facts. Show up 8 to 3, and then once you're out, it's show up 9 to 5.
100%. They try to. That's why I feel like school, for the most part, depending on the teacher you get, and it's rare, obedience. They're testing your obedience, but then they're training you to limit your expression. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like the smartest kids, they can't sit down. Like I was one of those kids. Like as soon as that 15 minutes when we can go to the bathroom, I'm out that motherfucker. Like I gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Staring at the clock type
like for real, bro. I was in there just chilling, like damn, as soon as I can go to the bathroom, I'm getting out of here. Like, cause it's like that way of learning just wasn't for me, and I sucked that test, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Kids don't always learn the same way.
They don't.
I'm a visual learner.
100%. Yeah.
I'm not a read a book and come take a test on the shit.
Yeah.
I didn't understand a fucking thing I read.
100%. Yeah.
Because on top of that, I got my ADHD too.
Yeah.
So I'll be sitting there reading some shit. Like I'll still read now, but I learned my way is like visual and auditory learning.
Yeah. So YouTube helps you a lot, huh?
If I hear someone read a book to me,
I'll take it in.
But if I read it, I can't. I don't have that interior monologue to really take shit in.
Absorb it in. Yeah. No, 100%. I think that's a key with even with you having a daughter. Do you got kids?
No.
So like I got a lot of siblings, and one thing I learned growing up with them is like they learn so much differently, and then they respond to you speaking to them differently too. Like one of my brothers, I have to tell him stern, like, bro, what are you doing? But the other one, I gotta just sit next to him, like, hey, bro, come on, bro, you got this, dog. Like, stop playing. Then he responds way better, you know. And then my sisters. You gotta like give them a hug, like just sit down, don't yell at them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody learns different, bro.
It's crazy too, because when you're a kid, you viewed the world so much different.
So much different.
When you were like small and everyone just looked like these huge
giants, bro.
Ass human beings, and they're all telling you what to do. That shit was crazy.
Crazy, bro. That's.
And then it's like you grow up and you look at little kids like, damn. I think I'm huge right now.
Bro, yeah. That shit's crazy. I was talking to somebody. They was like, you know how you got that inner voice talking to you what to do and not to do? Yeah. It was like your inner monologue is literally like your parents' lessons when you was growing up. I was like,
I hear my mom when.
What the fuck? That's
when I'm thinking about making a decision. I literally hear like my mom, bro. Better not do that shit.
Dead ass, bro. Dead ass, like shit.
That's me with Lauren. Like fuck, like I'm getting trouble with it.
I think it's changed now from my mom to my girl.
No, that's how it is. Like damn. She ain't gonna like this shit.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? You know how people say girls be marrying dudes who are like their dad? I feel like the same's true with women and
their mom.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Because my girl acts like she's just very like nurturing, like in the way my mom was, in a similar way and shit. And
I think it's healthy too.
It's crazy.
It's healthy though too to feel that, because like I was telling my bro the other day, is like when it depends on the relationship with your parents though. But speaking from the sense of like you got a good relationship with your parents and shit. When you're looking for your spouse or your girlfriend, you're looking for similarities into, you know, the highest thing of what you think is a woman, you know? So then you look for your mom, you know what I'm saying? So when they do something and it reminds you of your mom, like, damn, I love her ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, shit, this is a good woman right here, you know? Yeah. That shit crazy, bro.
It's crazy when you first realize it too.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I was just chilling there one day and I was just like laying on her lap and she was like scratching my back just how my mom used
like
to.
A big ass
I was like, oh my God.
That's it. Crazy. No, that's how I be, bro. That
you
shit
ever
crazy.
record no music?
Nah, bro. I love being in like studio sessions and just feeling the energy. You know what I'm saying? And then like
that creative energy rubs off on people.
No, it really does, bro.
Like, y'all just had a conversation. You were like, man, I'm ready to go home and do something.
Bro, no, for real, bro. Like that's what it is. Like it rubs off. Like the energy's crazy, bro. I just like being in this session and just if somebody asks me a question, I'll throw my information in there. I just want to be another good vibe in there. I don't gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way, bro, with like my designs. Like he'll get mad at me sometimes because I was supposed to had something done. He'll be like, man, you got this shit done, and I'll be like, man, I need to come there to work. Bro.
Oh God, yeah,
you working?
Yeah, bro, 100%. Yeah, bro. That's what you need, though. You know what I'm saying? Like successful people hang out with successful motherfuckers. Like, you know,
who you hang around too.
That's you the average of the 5 people you see the most and talk to the most.
No cap.
Like, that's something like you gotta limit that.